Hi everybody, welcome back to another video tutorial. I'm Mark and I'm here with Kora. Kora, what are we going to draw today?
Today we're going to draw MEW from Pokemon.
That's right. And how come you picked MEW today?
I picked MEW because I love him because he's purple and he's so cute and he's such a rare Pokemon.
That's right, very rare. So let's get started. We're going to start with the heads. We'll do the first eye on the left. So we'll do a curve shape like this. And then we'll do flat down here, okay? So we'll do a slight bend. It's going to be kind of flat.
Like a sideways V,
Yep.
Just bended.
And then over here, we'll round the top a little bit and then we'll come and connect at the bottom there. Okay, the next thing we'll do, we'll do the eye over to the right a little bit, okay? So leave a little bit of space in between. So about this distance here, we'll do an imaginary line there and we'll start right about here.
Like right here?
Yeah, wherever. So watch me first and then you can follow along, guys. So I'm gonna draw the bottom one first, like that. And we'll try to replicate the same size, the same length. Okay, and then we'll just come back up like that. Yep, and then we'll come down and meet back at that corner.
Like a triangle.
Yeah, kind of like a triangle with rounded corners. Mm-hmm. Okay, now on the left eye, we're going to do part of a big circle like this, but we're just going to show part of it through the eye area. Okay, so up here we're going to be close to the top, and then we're going to come down like that. So it'll be kind of tight at the top and then longer at the bottom. Yep. And now at the bottom of this, we'll draw a curve like this. And we'll draw a circle that's pretty good size. I'm just going to draw something like that. Yeah, and then I'll fill in the black area.
But don't fill in the bottom because that's going to be like the color for the eyes.
That's right.
So don't color in the bottom, just color in the top.
Yep. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we'll start up here, we'll curve this down like that. And then we'll do this bottom shape over here. So we'll do a curve like this. And then the circle will go on the left side and we'll try to draw that same size circle over there. We'll draw another circle like that and then you can go and fill in.
Again, don't color in the bottom because it's going to be the eyelid's color.
Right. Okay, so we have our eyes, okay? Now, the next thing we can do is, see your eyeball here, this curve? So just below that curve, okay, see this curve like this? Just below that curve, I'm gonna start right about here, and I'm gonna do a curve that comes almost like it's connecting these eyes together in a sense, okay? So I'm gonna come down like this, and then I'm gonna come back up like that. You see that? Yeah, so start down here. Yep, so you're gonna come down like this and then back to where this eye is.
We don't go into the eye,
No,
right?
you don't touch, you don't connect them.
It looks like a smiley
There's gonna be a
face.
gap. Yeah, exactly. The next step that we're gonna do then is we're gonna do the same thing at the top. So you're gonna go, see where your eyes are? You're gonna go up a bit, okay? And then you're gonna do a dome shape for his head. So about like this. So you'll just do something like this. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to our channel. Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna leave some space for the ears. Okay. So what we'll do here is we'll go where your mouth is. Okay. It'll be easier to start here. So go where your mouth is. And you see the bottom of the eye, the shape that the eye is. So we'll start about here and we're gonna come up just a little bit like this. Yep. And then over here, you'll have a slight bend, like a corner. And then you're gonna come up. See this line here, Kora? You're gonna come up like this, but you're gonna leave a little bit of a space.
For the ears.
Yep. exactly. And then we can do the same on this side. Okay, so you'll come up like that. You'll do a slight curve in that corner, and then you'll come up where the ear is. Okay, and now for the ears, you can make these kind of pointy shapes. So we'll come up like this, and then we'll come down like that. And if you need extra space to make these a little bit longer, you can do that. And then we'll do the same on the other side. We'll come up like that, and then we'll point like that.
Kind of like what we did with the eyes.
That's right. Okay, now we have some little eyebrow kind of shapes. So we'll do one right here, and then we'll do another on the other side right there. All right, let's start moving down, and we'll start with the arms. So roughly in the middle of this shape here, right here in the middle, okay, you're gonna come over to the left. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna come over like this, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then 3 fingers. And then you can, so the wrist area is gonna be narrower than the arm area over here. So we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna get wider, okay? Now we'll do the same on the other side. So we'll start over here, okay? And then we'll curve like that. And then you'll do the 3 fingers. So 1, 2, 3. And then over here, we can do the same thing. We'll start with the wrist, and we'll do that. And if they're not exactly the same, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's all good. All right, we got the arms. Now we're gonna do the body. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but what we'll do is we'll start right about here. Okay, so go up just a little bit, right? And it's okay if you don't hit this spot here. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on the top here, and you're gonna come this way first. And then you're gonna hook over, okay? And then we're gonna draw it like the belly shape like this. We're gonna go like that. That's it. Now, you see I didn't have enough here, so that's okay. We'll just extend that if you need to, okay? So now this lower part here, I'll start on this side now, just below the arm, right about here. So we're gonna have, see this shape that you have this curve here, we're gonna have a similar curve like that, okay? And you're gonna come out this way, and you're gonna come around like that.
Kind of looks like a ghost.
I know. So now, see where we stopped here, Cora? What we're gonna do is this leg is gonna come down, and it's gonna come back up and hook around, okay? So you're gonna come down, and this can go lower. So you can go down lower, and it's gonna hook up.
Yeah, like a chicken wing.
That's right, and like that. And then if you need extra, you can just continue that line at the bottom to complete it. So now see this leg here. So this is the tummy. Now this is the one leg. Now we'll do the other leg on this side. Okay, so we'll start roughly about here, and then we'll come around, and then we'll end right here, okay? So you don't want to go too far over. Yeah, I mean, you want to stop. There you go. Okay. All right, we're almost at the home stretch. It's looking good. Hey, you guys, how is yours looking? Is it looking as cool as ours? What do you think?
I think mine has like a big head and a small body a little bit.
That's all right. Everything looks good. It's excellent. Now let's do the feet, okay? All right, so we'll start on the left foot over here. So see where these lines kind of come and intersect? They come together. So we're gonna come and draw a foot like this. And then it's gonna come up and then kind of wiggle back. Okay, so it's gonna kind of like a U shape, and it's gonna wiggle back a little bit. Yep. And then we can put 2 toe shapes. We'll put a line like that, and then we'll put a second line like that. All right, now for the other leg, this one's gonna be a little bit longer. Okay, so we'll start right about here, and then we're gonna do the opposite. So we did this, and then we hooked back. So we're gonna do the same this way. We're gonna come down, and then we're gonna go and hook back like that. All right, and then we can do 2 toe shapes like this, 1, and then 2. All right, and then the last thing we need to do is let's put a tail in, all right?
Yeah.
So you can make your tail as long as you want. So what I'll do is I'll start right about here, kind of down lower, okay? And then I'm gonna come and kind of come into the arm area here. So I'm gonna go like this, and depending on how much space you have on your page, yeah, and now pretend there's an imaginary line going all the way through your character, your MEW. Okay, so we're gonna come and then we're gonna go up like this. I'll just stop right about there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, follow that curve, and I'm just gonna keep going and following. You can take your time, nice and slow. And then we will continue. And then once you get here, what we'll do is this line here will extend a little bit more. And then we can do like a bump that kind of comes out like this. Just like that. And there you go. We finished our outline of a MEW. There you go. Next, like the video if you like it, and we will speed up the video and color this in for you guys. All right, see you in a bit. All right, guys, we just finished drawing our MEW from Pokemon. What do you think, Cora?
I think he looks super cute.
I do too. I think yours looks amazing. So don't forget, once again, please like this channel, subscribe to it so you can see all of our other future videos coming out. We do one Monday through Friday every day. All right, guys, see you later. Have a good day.